Hey guys, this is Lancer. Welcome you back to more Suikoden 3 for the Sony Playstation 2. Okay, so let's begin, shall we? Let me grab the right controller. Okay. So we're here at Alma Kinan. We pretty much done all the stuff that we need to do here, basically. And yeah, I think we need to go into this house over here. Yep, this is where our great aunt lives. Yuri should be waiting for us. Okay. I've been wondering, I haven't seen a single man in this village. Why is that? Have they all gone to battle? This is the village of Alma Kinan. The shaman clan of the grasslands lives here. We are all women. Like the Amazons. This is an all-woman clan? Odd custom, I'd say. You think so? This is how we have lived for a long time. I'd like to know why. It's better not to know. Oh yeah? I will be inside. Join me when you are done with the tour. Well, we're pretty much done with the tour. Why on earth are we here? That's a good question. Well, let's go into the house and see what's going on here. Please come in. Make yourselves at home. After all, you are our guests. We seldom entertain around here. I can see why. It's not exactly easy to get here. I can see that. The village seems like it's rejecting the outside world. You are quite outspoken. I'm sorry, I'm used to saying what's on my mind. Well, yeah, why not? You aren't totally wrong. We are very committed to our duties, and sometimes this does require us to withdraw from the outside world. Interesting. Then please tell me why we're here, about the destructive force we just encountered, the water rune seal that he mentioned, and about the flame champion. Yoon. Chris, I am a child of the Alma Kinan with an unusual gift that sometimes allows me to see into the future. You're like a fortune teller? You can think of it that way, if that helps you. There is one vision that has haunted me since my birth. This is the destruction of the true rune, and the resurrection of the flame champion. The destruction of the true rune? Yes, the power of the 27 true runes which sustain the world. There are people who seek to destroy one of the runes. The man in black, whom we just encountered, is probably one of them. What happens if a true rune is destroyed? Why are they so determined? A long time ago, there was a hero in the grasslands, the flame champion, Lance. We, the people of Alma Kinan, joined the battle under his leadership against the Harmonian army. Alright, I'm back. And now there's a dog on my lap, so that's pretty nice. Anyway, where were we? During the second major battle, the flame champion Lance and his followers, the Firebringer, were surrounded by the Harmonian forces. That doesn't sound very good. Where is the flame champion? Where is Lance? I don't know. Damn, if this continues, we're all finished. What's that? The Firebringer, the Harmonian forces, and the Grassland troops were all engulfed in a firestorm and perished. They say the fire burned for 10 days. Damn! The only survivor was the Flame Champion himself. He did not speak of it, but the force behind it was the power of the true rune. It must have been a rune power out of control. Clearly. Lance repented for his horrible deed, which took many lives of both ally and foe. Sounds terrible. The true rune power out of control? If that true rune was destroyed, everyone could perish, but the grasslands to Zaxxon, from the grasslands to Zaxxon, Holy Harmonia to Dunan, to the south and northern outlands. That's nonsense. Why do you say that? Just think about it. What is the purpose of doing this? There's nothing to gain. It sounds like a fantasy to me. Then you don't believe me. Zexonites don't fight for fantasy. We're bound by loyalty and reason. Well... Sorry, could you leave me alone for a while? I need to think. Okay. How's it going? Hey, have you cooled down? I don't think they finished with their chat. Are you interested, or have you had enough of the barbarian superstitions? You know something? I don't like you. Oh, okay. I can't help it. I need more time. That was a weird thing to say. Okay. Alright, so now we need to head down this path, and there is an ant on my screen. That's not cool. Get out of the way, dude. I don't like you. Beyond this point is the most sacred ground in the village, so keep your hands to yourself. Now, I'm just gonna go around and touch everything if you don't mind. How's it going? This area is great for mountain vegetables and fruit. While the forest lives, there's no need to develop the land. That's a good point. Freaking land developers. What do we got here? This looks interesting. Hey Nash, what's up? You just going for a stroll in the woods? See how it is. What is it? Were you looking for me? You? Yes, as well as something else. A quiet spot. Why? To talk with you alone. I must be lucky. I found both. So, what do you want to talk about? To seduce you. Just kidding. My missus would find me out in a heartbeat. I can't risk it today. Or any other day. Yeah. Oh, I don't know about that. Don't start, Nash. I am not comfortable with this. Oh? Then why did you suggest the idea in the first place? You seem to have known what was going to happen. To some extent, yes. I was sent by Bishop Sasserai of the Holy Harmonia to sneak into the grasslands. Holy Harmonia? Don't tell me. You're a spy from Harmonia? I'm afraid I am. The alleged reason for our current invasion is to eliminate the rest of the Firebringer band. But they think there's someone else pulling the strings, so to speak. It's my job to look into this. So if you're familiar with the Suikoden games, then you kind of already know about a lot of this. A secret mission directly from the Bishop. I couldn't refuse. And you think it's the destructive force they just mentioned? I didn't want to believe that, but it does seem to fit, doesn't it? On the brink of the ceasefire, Zexen and the Grasslands rebounded with a full-scale battle. At the same time, the Holy Harmonian army invaded. It all seems unreal to me. It has to be just a complication in the conflict between us and the Grasslands. I only came to the Grasslands to find out about my father, with no other intention whatsoever. And then all this happened. I will tell you about your father. Will you listen to me? Of course I will. This is what Chris has been wanting to know. Chris, your father is still alive. How do you know? There lived a hero, Lance, the Flame Champion in the Grasslands. He and his band of comrades were called the Firebringer. So the legend goes. Goodbye, my friends. Forgive me for not being able to go with you. I'm sure our paths will cross again. We've always trusted your decisions. We still do. Well, the Flame Champion had two close comrades, and your father was one of them. Yep. Hold it right there. The Flame Champion lived more than 50 years ago. If Chris's father was his close friend, he must be over... No, that can't be true. What? Just as the Flame Champion was bearer of the true Fire Rune, your father was bearer of the true Water Rune. You see, the 27 true runes that exist in this world are thought to be part of a central force which moves the world. The bearers of the runes are said to be granted great power and immortality. The seal that hides the power of the rune and its whereabouts is in Alma Kinan. But how does he keep the true Water Rune a secret? He would have to bear it inside his body. Most likely. That's why the man told me to follow the Flame Champion. I've told you everything that I know, Chris. Thanks. Yoon, are you... Pardon me, Chris. Never mind. In that case, I will leave you now. Don't leave me to my own devices. What are you doing? Alrighty then. Here you want to make sure you save your game. It's important. Very important. How's it going? So we'll do that. How you doing? Just gonna save real quick like. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Alright, let's go back and talk to the others, see what's going on. Hey Fred, how you doing? They said they'd get our accommodations ready now. Everyone wanted to keep talking, but Yoon dismissed us for today. They seem preoccupied with something else. Yeah, there's something else going on here. What shall we do? Shall we retire for the night? Might as well. I think I need a little rest. See, Master Fred? Everybody is exhausted. You're the only one who pretends not to be. I'm not tired at all. My eyes are just, droopy. Yeah, okay. Master Fred, we are leaving you behind. Yeah. Oh, excuse me, freaking hiccups. Get off the screen, you freaking ant. What was that? I thought I heard something. I don't know, man. Oh, alrighty then. Whoa. What's going on here? What's going on here? Getting ready for the ritual. Oh boy. Ritual? What for? Ritual of soul sending. Soul sending? We offer a soul to the spirits in order to receive their blessings on the grasslands. Is that right? This is the second to last task I must perform, Chris. Oh. Second to last? Well, that doesn't sound right at all. I don't like the sound of that. You're not talking about Yoon, are you? Yes, of course. She's a special child. She lives for today. There's a destructive force which aims to destroy the true runes, and people who intend to obtain the grasslands by taking advantage of the present turmoil. We need the blessings of the spirits to block them. Tonight, Yoon will offer her soul to the spirits. You must be kidding! How could you sacrifice her life? Just like that? Do you not make sacrifices for Zexen? No. I mean, yes. I mean, losing one's life in battle is a lot different than killing for some spiritual mumbo-jumbo. How dare you treat something that you don't understand with so much disrespect? Is this why you brought us here? To witness this atrocity? Forget it, Chris. Is the lucky rabbit's foot so lucky for the rabbit who lost it? Damn the superstitious garbage. Chris. Please, can you come with me, Chris? Yoon, remember, the ritual starts soon. I know. I only want a brief moment to speak with Chris before the ritual. I won't be long. Mind you, she is not from Alma Kinan. Of course. Chris, please come this way. shot of the moon. Quiet, TweetDeck. This is such a quiet evening, a perfect setting for the ritual. Yoon, do you know what you're getting into? Of course I know. After the soul-sending ritual, I'm going to die. Yoon! This is my duty. Many people die without finishing, or even knowing their duties. I consider myself lucky. No regrets. In Alma Kinan, a girl whose soul is offered will become a spirit. My soul will live forever. Still, how compassionate you are. I appreciate your concern more than you know. After all, you hardly know me. So now can I ask you, why did you bring me here? Was that one of your duties? I've had visions of today's events ever since I was little. Maybe that's why you feel like an old friend to me. I've always wanted to meet you. Of course there was the destructive force to consider, but it wasn't just that. What do you want me to do? You do not like expectations placed upon you by other people? I put all efforts as a Zexen Knight into combat. I only intended to defend my fellow men, the Zexen Knights, in my country, but I found myself hailed as a hero, tormented by unsolicited attention and overt jealousies. Was I born with these qualities? Why do my people love me as a hero? Was this my destiny? That has always bothered me. Maybe it is why I distanced myself from the Knights. Maybe I wanted to escape the role of a hero, but I still... You don't need qualifications to make a difference. Let expectations bring happiness, not burdens. Do whatever you feel is right. Trust your intuition. Just as I have my duties, you have yours. Wouldn't you be more upset if you had no purpose in life? That is a good point. But I am... It is almost time. After the last ritual is complete, the seal of the water will be released. Its power will be sought again. The power of the true rune that has been suppressed by the seal will be released as well, and the whereabouts of the Flame Champion will be identified. Making use of his power could be the only way to save the grasslands. I will leave it to you to make it so, Chris. Yoon. It was nice to know you, Chris. You are a serious but kind person. Kind? Looks like it's beginning. Yoon, it is time. So it is. Chris, Nash, Fred and Rico. Goodbye to you all. And to my sisters, Yuri and Yumi. It is my time to go. Yoon. Yoon! This is not Zexen or Holy Harmonia. The Grasslanders have their own ways. Look how they curse us for cutting trees and burning grass to make way for stone piles. To die by the sword is noble, but to give up your life freely? Not for us to say. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! It's on now. I fully agree with the lady. I'd advise you to stop the ritual. I'll release the seal of the true water rune. You! I saw you not too long ago. I told you I knew where the village was. Disgraceful intruders. You defile this sacred place. Leave this instant. Why now? So we gotta make our formation here now. At least they give us a pretty good party dealio going on. Excuse me. Let's see. I like to switch it around a little bit. Of course, we can't have any support, so that's kind of sad, but yeah. Okay, so I think we're pretty much... I think that'll work. On guard. So this battle can be kind of tricky. Basically, you want to take care of Sarah first, then the Masked Bishop, then Uber. So, yeah, the first turn, don't worry about using the Alma Kinan combo. Basically, you want to send all of your characters after Sarah first. I mean, that kind of goes without saying. Using Earthquake would be a good idea. If you know what I'm saying. But with Rico, cast Kindness Rain at the very beginning. And you want to center it, let's see, on Yuri. And we can do Earthquake. Yeah, basically what you want to have happen is have Sarah cast her spell. Then you heal before the Masked Bishop casts his spell, so that you can actually survive it. Of course, you healed, so that just kind of ruined the whole point of things. Not good. It took Sarah down, so we're not really going to be healing much here, but that little damage that Uber did, I suppose. So that should ensure that we should be able to survive this attack, at least. Whoa. The interesting thing is this summon here is actually a later boss. So that's kind of interesting. How that's actually an attack. Ooh. Oh, it stopped her summoning, damn it! That really sucks. She doesn't have another Kindness Rain, unfortunately. Let's try Earthquake again. But Nash, you definitely want to do Kindness Rain, trying to heal everybody you possibly can. I don't know how you just survived that, and I don't know why you're attacking Uber. But you're doing it. Shit! Really? Why did he not cast his freaking healing spell? That's garbage. I must have just got like extremely unlucky. so basically, whether you win or lose determines on what they do, and I just got royally. Sometimes, no matter how lucky you are, you won't win. I think there's about a 60% chance you'll actually win, something like that. But it doesn't really change anything. But I do like to try to win, but sadly luck was not on my side, so... Pity you couldn't keep your mouth shut. Hold it right there. I won't let you go near Yoon. She'll be dead after the ritual anyway. What difference does it make? Shut up! Oh, brother. So you probably won't actually win that battle unless you went crazy with leveling up, and you get really, really, really lucky. That's just kind of the way it works. So I guess that was the seal then? The ritual is over. We shouldn't have taken so long. The seal has been released. The true water rune is... gone with the water seal, I imagine. That's fine. There's another seal left. We'll still manage if we get that one. Well, I guess their mission here has been accomplished. Are they gone? Were they the destructive force Yoon warned us about? Probably. I mean, I would imagine they are pretty destructive. There's no doubt about that.